we are in a spot like this, and you go, you're bloody mad. You're mad. Extremely insistent. 77. I'll just dig the piece of steel again, you know. Yeah. That's as far as we got. It's been a day of detecting. We were out together and we found stuff. G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid. Today, oh yeah, a little bit chilly, but it's okay. We can deal with that. On the outskirts of a town. Don't know what borough it's in, but I have just across the railway tracks, lots of dumpage. We've found, I've just been for a walk. There is a lot of building material. So there's been a lot of bricks, concrete, all that sort of stuff. But there is glass, there is tin. Yeah, as I've said before, it only takes a small piece of ground to hide a coin. The thing that also made me pull up here is that there is lots of escaped plants. Cacti, succulents, bushes, all the stuff that shouldn't be in the bush, bulbs, they're all here as well. So were people living? Was it just dumped? Who knows? There are piles of asbestos. So we will be giving those a wide berth. Never ever worthwhile playing in amongst it, so don't. If you follow in my footsteps, don't step on the asbestos. Just walk away from it. It's not good for you. You don't need to be there. But we will, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I've got a big area here. I've just been for a walk. There's lots of stuff around. So lots of piles here, there, everywhere, and we won't detect them unless I stop talking. So, enough yabba from me. Let's get into it. I will just show you this one, and I suppose it is a tip from the tailgate, but every now and then you should take the skid plate off your coil. And the last time I was out, you can still see from the top there, you know, it's all pretty filthy, but I've cleaned underneath. And what you should do periodically is to take your skid plate off. See all that build-up of dirt? That's nearly, as I look over the camera, that's nearly a mil build-up of just dirt. Now, if that gets wet, it sets up its own little electromagnetic field, and you may start to have some issues. So just every now and then, take your skid plate off, get rid of all the dirt, clean it all up, put it back on again, because the skid plates are there to protect your coil, and they also wear out. When they do, you'll have had enough fun that you'll just go, yep, no worries, we'll replace that. It's a sacrificial piece, but it can work slightly against you if you let that keep building up and then it gets damp. So, as I said, take it off every now and then, give it a clean. Looks like I have to do it a bit better than that. And off you go. Good luck. First decent signal, it's not a pull tab. We got that. That came in at 93. Iron. Didn't even rate a mention. We were just bang there. Now you can see I've scratched it. That's brass. Big chunk of brass. That's a bloody big bugger. But we can see probably a tap. And there's, well, that looks like an old Nescafe jar. There's brick, you know, then there's old plants everywhere as well. So yeah, lots of stuff. We've only just started. As I said, I've got a big area to go on. There's some agave or succulents of some description over there as well. So no, and there's just dumpage all up there. So yeah, we'll have some fun. But that's the first one. Let's see if we can get something a little bit smaller. a little bit more rounder and different flavour. Just walking along the track, you see all these green spots? This is all dump. So it's old stuff, you know, 50s, 60s. We've got aluminium, we've got brick. I did spot, there it is, dump larking. That should be probably little ponds. No. Mum deodorant. There you go. I can't read that. But yeah, mum deodorant. Just a little bit. They're a cool little thing. Now, if you, here's a little hint. If I could, there we go. It's not very deep, but I've got a slightly taller one. There's nothing wrong with this. Put your bicarb soda for cleaning your coins. You put that in there so you can just dip your thumb in to give them a clean once they've been through the electrolysis or the CLR. It's a really nice little repurpose of a perfectly good little container. You found it while you're out detecting, you've brought it home, you've given it a second use, you'll use it for years. That's a cool find. But actually, getting back, having said all that, I'm not taking that one. Having said all that, where are we? We're over here. Got a signal. Got a signal. Marcus and the clock coggers. Hey, look at that. That's a nice example. Oof, that one will go home to Andrea because I think she uses them for flowers. Yeah, cool little find. We found it. Let's find something else, eh? Very big clock escapement. And we got another cog as well. But yeah, they give a good signal. This is the amazingness of the Legend 2. Now, I always want a smaller coil. Right? If I could get a smaller coil than that, that would be brilliant. But look at where I am. Okay. Now I'm in my extreme cherry picking program of notching everything from 49 and under out. I've got my recovery speed at 10, I've got the iron filter at 1, all those sorts of things. And we are in a spot like this, and you go, you're bloody mad. You're mad. But when I can pull out something like that, if I can get in better sunlight, something like that out of this pile of stuff, you gotta, I think you're fairly good up at your game, and the machine's absolutely brilliant. Now, rustless. However many years this has been here, it hasn't rusted, so that's fairly true. And it says there, hook flex. Now, it's a nothingness thing. I don't know what it's made of, but obviously it's rustless, probably stainless or something like that. But I got that, it was a 78, 79, in amongst gal, rust, tin, everything like that. Yeah, and we got this little thing. I think that's amazing. It's just absolute testament to how good the Legend 2 is. No, buddy, it still amazes me as to how bloody good it is. Oh, it's a great machine. All right, we'll keep going. Good solid signal, 66, 67. And why wouldn't you pull the top off a tap out from around here? I've also spotted that. Now that, I believe, will more than likely be probably part of a ramrod for cleaning a shotgun or something of the like. Yeah, would have been a corresponding female piece to that. Put your rod together. So there's 2 brass bits. That's not bad. Yeah. Brick and green mossy mounds. Oh, you got to love them in the bush. When there's nothing else around, you spot a piece of greenery. Yep, that's where I'm heading. So, yeah, little tip for you. Just heading towards this little mound of dumpage there. There's brick, there's a bit of glass. I got a signal just down in here. Very, very insistent 77. Extremely insistent 77. Oh, I hope it's what I think it is. I hope it doesn't have holes in it. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh, hoo, 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 yeah. Now I can't see that. Oh, that is actually, wow. That's all right, we can, I'll do that a bit better. 1875 threepence. Vicky all the way. Oh, that's just bloody glorious. Helen, I'm going to get my squirty out. We'll squirt all over that and clean it all up then, shall we? Oh, glorious. Well, there she is, young Victoria. There we go. 1875. That's now for a coin that's been in the ground for a while, that hasn't come out too bad. Looks like it didn't have too much wear, so that's brilliant. Now, we have business to conduct. Yes, indeed we do. For all those that know, you know, get yourselves ready. For all those new and just following, follow the prompts, you'll be fine. So, everyone ready? Exhale. Inhale. Oh, the smell, the scent of wild silver. Oh, you gotta love it when it comes out like that. And this is really why I do. I love to pit myself and the machine against the dump pile, because if you can be pulling out silver like this out of these sorts of areas, you're doing well. Like, you know how to use your machine, you know how to proper technique, and it's just vindication as to how good you are. Love doing this. Love the hobby. Love the legend too. Oh yeah. Yep. We will go for a livey. We'll either come out of this triumphant or fall flat on our face. But here we go. You're not going to pass a signal like that. Just solid as you like. Now, you can probably guess where it is, as I've done some initial work beforehand. So it's right in the centre there. I'm hoping for a coin. Let's see what we get. Yep. Told you there was the flat on our face option. Bother. Well, it's been a little while. Nice piece of purple manganese glass. Bit of blue. As I'm sort of wandering along, I spotted that in the ground. Let's zoom in, shall we? Let's zoom in and we'll say g'day to Crouch. because there is a crouch stopper. Looks like a big one actually. Ugh. I think that's a bit bigger than I usually find. Now, have we got anything written on the top? Anything at all? Anything at the back of the room? Going once, going twice? No, no, yes? No. No, we haven't got anything. It's a plain Jane. Still a cool find though. I like finding these. Anyway, we'll keep going. It's just ridiculous. There's the ute. It's just there. Yeah. I'm swinging along. You know, swing, 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 swing. I didn't see it until I was looking at it. So, there we are. The Aussie cap gun. Now this one's been broken, but it's just there. It's ridiculous. A Pope product. So Pope used to make garden sprinklers and stuff and things. So there's that one. There's that one. Maybe someone else had found this at some point. I don't know. But there we go. The Aussie. That's pretty amazing. So a cap gun Camille, or half thereof. That's cool. But yeah, I'm heading back to the ute. I'm going for a drink. And this is what we find. Just a fraction over 10 foot away. Unbelievable. Well, I've had my lunch. It is an absolute glorious winter's day. I've changed location. This is somewhere where I wanted to actually get back to. A lot of nice glass around here, everything like that. And in amongst, you know how I say about doing the nice little green patches and that, stuff's been dumped here. You know, we've got our brick and gal and everything like that. But I got a 7172 signal, and it's down there. And I laughed when I finally figured out what I was looking at, because you should all know what that is. I've got me another corset fastener. And this one's got writing on it. PD. The C backwards on a C, I don't know. And the iron part there is the piece that all these were attached to. It's interesting how we find so many of these, the female part, and not too many of the male part. But yep, anyway, PD. Was it the police department? Who knows? Anyway, it's a corset fastener. I found it, and of course I would. Button the suspender buckle to go, but yeah, we're not playing detecting bingo at the moment. Anyway, I'll keep going. Now it is only aluminium, unfortunately. But by geez, that gave me a bit of a heart attack. Oh, look at that for a bit of silver. No, it's not. It's aluminium. It was nice solid 82. Nice M. That does look like... Yeah, it is a Z. And is it an O? I don't know, my Zoe, I don't know. There's a Y there. Who knows? But yeah, cool little find, but we will keep going. I've been going from pile to pile. I'm covering a lot of ground. And I've just been getting, you know, nice, easy target, nice sounding target, everything like that. But what it is you're only just clipping the edge of a big piece of steel, and you get multiple numbers, you know, 60s, 70s, 80s, maybe into the 90s. It all gets your attention. But most of the time, in stuff like this, it ends up, you're just clipping the edge of a piece of steel. And then you get an 89, 90 signal. But there's some 70s off to the side as well. Oh, I'll just dig the piece of steel again, you know. Yeah. And that's as far as we got. So, who have we got? What have we got? We've got a rue penny. There we go. One wipe, 1942. That's actually looks to be in good nick, though I'm going to say it's been through a fire. We will clean that up. We'll see exactly what we've got. I tell you what, the detail is crisp. You know, that must have just been lost after it got issued. That's bloody brilliant. Look at the part in his hair and everything. This side, yep, magnificent. I'm just trying to... Nothing wrong with that, except of course it's been through a fire, but that gives it an interesting patina. Yeah, nothing wrong. Look at the dimpling around the rim, I should say. Yep, pretty glorious. It's not a bad finding amongst a whole lot of rubbish. Anyway, we'll hop to the next target, shall we? The targets have slowed, but I am in a new big area, like there's all up there to do and all behind me. And I got a nice insistent target. Yes, the fulcrum end of a stick of inches. Look at that. I can't see any. Oh yeah, there's some of the markings. Yep, good eye. Always a cool find. But yep, we never find the other little bits and pieces of it. But anyway, cool nonetheless. Well, there we go. It's been a while since I've had a knob in my hand. But we found one. That's quite a nice looking one. You got the near parallel knurling there, where the grub screw would have gone to hold it onto the square shank. Yep. Nothing wrong with a doorknob like that. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, we will keep going. Alrighty folks, that is us done. The clouds are coming in, the day is getting a bit chill now. Might be time for the beanie and the coat again. But we've been out together, which has been great. We got a silver first off, so that takes the pressure off. Got a coin late in the afternoon. What else can I say? We've got the little cap gun right by the ute, which is always the way. Never find it going out, always find them coming back towards the ute. We got a doorknob and we found bits and pieces. So yeah, look, all up, great day. We found small stuff in amongst rubbish, which just still blows me away as to how good the Legend 2 is. What else can I say? Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. It's been a day of detecting. We're out together and we found stuff. Full stop. So, we drop one of these videos at 6:30 on a Saturday night, our time. Come on over and like, share and subscribe. Do all the things to make a channel grow. We've got memberships. Thank you very much to those who have taken them up. We've got an e-store, we've got affiliate links, all that sort of stuff. Link will be in the description below. And I suppose at about this point, if I can remember what I'm supposed to say, keep in mind, yeah, that'll be it. Always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. I'll catch you next time.